In today's video, we are going to create interior of a cursive handwriting workbook. Now, I did publish a similar video, free fonts and softwares that can be used commercially, and it's actually much easier than Illustrator to create. Now, if you haven't been here before, my name is Anna and I'm here to help you create high quality, low content KDP books in the simplest way. Before we start, do me a favor and hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you. Okay, let's first have a quick look at some of the cursive handwriting workbooks on the market. So as you can see, a cursive handwriting book can be for kids, teens, and adults. And although the font is exactly the same with some tweaks and changes, you can aim it at a specific group. For example, if we add some animal pictures and make the font slightly bigger, we can change this book to a handwriting book for kids, just like this one. I looked at some of these books, and one thing that I realized is that we have alphabets as well as words and sentences. So in order to create a similar book, we need two components. One is a lined interior and the other is font, and in particular dotted cursive font, and that is the tricky thing to find. But don't worry, because I found the exact font that is used on most of the books on the market. Of course, it's up to you if you want to use this or something different. The font I found already has the ruled lines, but if you are going to use a different font, you can download my plain handwriting workbook interior from Gumroad shop. Or check out websites like Creative Fabrica to buy the whole interior with letters and everything. I'm gonna leave the link to both of them down below. Let me show you how to use the interior you downloaded from Gumroad. For our purpose, we are going to use Photopea.com, but you can use any other graphic editor that you use to. So I'm gonna go to Gumroad.com and click on the handwriting interior. Enter 0 or any other price you think is fair and hit add to cart. On top right hand, you will get a pop-up like this, and if you didn't get that, click on the cart and click on checkout here. You need to enter your email address and Gumroad will send you a copy of the files to your email address. Just give it a couple of seconds and click on view contents. On the next page, I'm going to download a no bleed alphabet interior. Now go to Photopea.com and create a new 8.5 by 11 inch file. And I'm going to also double check the margin from my Amazon spreadsheet. So as you can see, we need 0.25 inch on edges and 0.375 as gutter margin. Since I like to have the same margin on both sides, I'm gonna go with the greater number, which is 0.375 on both left and right. So on Photopea.com, place two guides on right and left. If you don't see this ruler, go to view and check off the ruler or use Ctrl and R. Now that I know where I'm going to place my file, drag and drop the file you downloaded and place it between your guides. Now to find a cursive font, I'm gonna go to fontspace.com website and search for cursive handwriting. And then make sure you check off the commercial use right here. Okay, I'm gonna use this one called Learning Curve BV. So although down here it says this is a freeware, it's wise to ask for permission from the publisher before using it in your book. So you can do this by sending a message from here. Just explain what is your project and ask if you can use the font for commercial use. To download the font, I can either click on these three dots and download one by one, or to download the whole thing, I can come down here and click on the free download. This will download a zip file which I can extract and use each font. To upload the font to Photopea.com, click on Text Tool and then from menu click on the font and click on Load Font. Choose your TTF or OTF file and you will get the confirmation right here. It will say the font is uploaded. Once it's uploaded, just insert your letter here. The format I usually see on most books is that the first letter is a solid or bold version and the rest is dotted or dashed version so kids can trace it. You can also leave 1 or 2 lines empty for practice. So this is how you would use the template you downloaded from Gumroad with a cursive font. Now I'm going to show a much more efficient way to create the same thing. And for our second sample, I'm going to use PowerPoint. So first, let's download our font. Go to bvfonts.com, click on Free Fonts, and click on Learning Curve Ruled, and download it from here. Side note, the day I'm recording this video, this font is free. But please check the licensing and terms of use by yourself before using it on your book. To add the font to your window, on a Start menu, search for Font, click on Font Setting, and drag and drop your files here. Now open your PowerPoint, go to Design, and then Page Setup, and change the size to 8.5 by 11 inch and hit OK. Now go to Insert and right-click on Text Box and add it to Quick Access. This will add the text box up here. Now click on the text box and click somewhere on the page. Change the font from here to Learning Curve Ruled and enter your letter. Just like before, I'm going to use the solid font as an example for the first letter and the rest would be dotted or dashed letters. You can enter all of the letters and then select the letters you want to change, then go to Font and change it to dotted version. For empty lines, the only way I found is to put a dot at the beginning of the line and put spaces to create an empty line. I couldn't find any other way, but please let me know if you found something else. So I'm gonna fill out this page and we will get back in a few seconds. Okay, as you can see, I created an interior page for a kid's book. Now I want to show you why I created this interior on PowerPoint. So this is the page for the letter A. And let's say I want to create the same design for letter B. So I simply go to Replace here and make sure check off the match case. And then I want to replace all capital A's with capital B's and hit Replace All. This will replace the first half of the page and I have to just replace the small case letters too. So a small a and a small b. There we go. So based on the size of the font, you might have to add or remove a letter or a space to make all lines look equal. Just make sure after each letter, save as your document as PDF, and at the end you can go to iamtoolbox.com webpage and merge them all together. So there you have it. You've got your font, which is free to use and has commercial usage, and also the lined paper you can get for free on Gumroad Shop. So it's just up to you and your imagination. Do a bit of research on the type of interiors and look at some examples for inspiration. So that's it. I hope this video was helpful, and once again thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video please give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Until next time, goodbye.